There we go. So sorry, I'm going to late start for the recording. So we're going reverse figure eights. So the way you're doing this is you're just going backward circles, and then you go to inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. So you're getting backwards figure eights, right? And so I start off backward circles, and then I go inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. If I lose that momentum, backward circle. Remember, the backward circle means the chuck's coming towards you as it goes over the top. The normal figure eight, this one, is a forward circle. The chuck's moving away from you as it goes over the top. Backward circle is coming towards you, right? Another minute or so. Forward. It takes a little while. All right, time. So let's move off of that now. So now going into chasing the chucks, right? Simple chasing the chucks is hip, hip, shoulder, right? Hip, hip, shoulder. So both chucks over the top of your shoulders. And then actually, take that back. Let's not go to that yet. Let's go to, we're going to stay with backwards, but we're going to do the butterfly, right? You guys have the butterfly now? So instead of like this, you're going bigger, right? Or instead of this, it's here. You don't have this on yet? All right, so, yes, that's it. So you're going from forward, right? And then you have figure eights. And then you have the butterfly where you're crossing your arms, right? And it can be either tight like this, or it can be big when I'm bringing my hands from side to side, right? Now, here's the thing with getting that down. Here's what we'll do. Actually, you're going to use this for it. And then, oh yeah. Use this. You're going to do this. So the easiest way to get the butterfly is actually with the bow staff, right? Not with chucks. Chucks is probably the hardest way to get the butterfly, right? So we're going to use the bow staff. Put the chucks to the side. What's that, Jackson? Oh, there we go. All right, so here's what's going to happen. As you're doing this, right, you have the figure eight that you guys are used to doing. But instead of the figure eight, what you're going to do is to actually do an extra spin and then I cross. So instead of having your hands up and down, you're going to put your hands so they're both down. Okay? And then you're going to bring it on one side, all the way to the other side, and then the left hand comes across. Swing it around, the right hand comes across, swing it around, the left hand comes across. Right hand crosses, left hand crosses. Right hand crosses, left hand crosses. So as they come over the top, that's when the hand crosses. I circle, my other hand comes over the top, and then I switch. I circle, and the other hand comes over the top, and I switch. So on the left side, my left hand crosses. On the right side, my right hand crosses. Left side, the left hand crosses. Right side, the right hand crosses. Left hand, right side, the right. There you go. Get that step. You're going all the way through. That's a happy. Good guy. Yes, yes. Keep going. Yes. You got it. So we'll count it down. Yeah. All right, so now everyone time for a second. So now, if you go to Chuck's, pick your Chucks up, and Zoom team, if you were doing it without Chucks, pick your Chucks up now. And so now what's going to happen is you do the same motion, but with your Chucks. If I do this big, it looks like this. My right hand crosses, my left hand crosses. My right hand crosses, my left hand crosses. And this is probably the easier way I think to do it first, because I can just kind of let my Chucks hang and swing. If I try and do it really tight, this is when you start going, trying to not do the right way, so you get tied up. There, and then they get all messed up. But if I just kind of bring my hands, think about how you just did the bow. Left hand crosses, right hand crosses. So if you face this way, bring your hands on this side like you're holding the bow, and now your right hand crosses, spin into your left hand side. Spin into your right hand on the top, spin into your left hand side. Right? So a big circle, left hand crosses, big circle, right hand crosses, big circle, left hand crosses, big circle, right hand crosses, big circle, left hand crosses, big circle, right hand crosses, big circle, left hand crosses. There's a lot of work to that. The same. Wait one weird. turkey scales. Fish. Here, do this for a second. If you're having a hard time with it, just hold your tongue so you don't even have the swinging part, right? And go like this. Actually, do it like this. Almost like we're in. So, we're going to go from here, and then right, and then left, and then right. And then I go left, and then right, and then left, and then I cross. Right hand crosses, left hand crosses, right hand straight down. Left hand crosses, right hand crosses, left hand straight down. Straight, and then I circle. Straight, straight, circle. Straight, straight, circle. Left, right, circle around. Right, left, circle around. Left, right, circle around. Right, left, circle around. I don't know. It took me like forever to do butterfly walk. And then once I had it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so easy. But it literally took me weeks and weeks. I'd come into the dojo every day. And I'd be like, is this closer? And my instructor would be like, no, it's like this. Look, it's so easy. This is all you do. Weeks, weeks, weeks. Finally, I had it. And I'm like, oh, this is so easy. And then once you're doing this and it's pretty smooth, all you do is just do like little shots. Closer, closer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Cross, circle. Hands just keep going in circular motion. But I have the circle going, and I bring it to this side, and I do this full circle. So this typically, I have to switch sides because I can't sit on the side. So you go to the other side. We're just going to have some flags on the end of them. It'll look like you're dancing. It'll be like a full flag. You know, that's probably how they came up with that. They were probably trying to get everybody to do the nunchucks. And people were having a hard time with the nunchucks. And they're like, we're just going to put ribbons on the end of yours. And then you can just do this. And they were like, that was really cool. It's just, all right. Did you guys get all that? So that's the next skill for you to work on. It's not going to perfect itself in one day. As I mentioned before, when I learned how to do the butterfly, it took weeks of practice for me to get it down. Once I had it down, then I was like, oh, this is easy. This is all you have to do. All that's so simple, right? And then this way, and as I cross, it turns right into a backward butterfly. But look, when I cross back, it goes back to the forward butterfly. And if I go this way and then back this way, it's still a forward butterfly. Now you just start spinning through the middle of my butterfly, right? But until you get this part down, you can't get any of that. Right? So, next skill. Now let's go into chasing the chucks. So, chucks over your shoulders, right? And the simple form of it is tap, tap, shoulder. Tap, tap, shoulder. Tap, tap, shoulder. Tap, tap, shoulder. Right? If you have it down, then it's just a matter of timing, right? So on the one, the one hand is coming up, the other hand is coming out, which is the whole concept of chasing the chuck. So I'm trying to hit the chuck, and it's already gone. Chasing it, I'm chasing it, I'm chasing it. I'm trying to get to it, and it just won't stay there before I can get to it. You know, that chuck is not helping. Well, see, that's the next thing that I was actually just going to talk about. Is once you have the mechanics down, then you want to get it to flow, right? So, like some kids you see, just like they're natural dancers, they just have this rhythm where they just start, it's natural. And you want to try and get the same thing with your jump. So instead of I'm here, I'm going, and it's very rigid, right? Everybody see how rigid that is? Instead, I want to get to where I'm just which is just start slow, but then just feel like you're getting your body into it a little bit. Get your shoulders roll through. Body roll. Like when I sink in a good left hook on somebody, right? A good left hook, I'm not here. It's like I drop in, right? That body motion. All right, so now the next one. So this time what's going to happen is you're going to go under your leg, and then over your leg, and then back over the shoulder. So you're going to go inside thigh, outside thigh, shoulder. In, out, shoulder. In, out, shoulder. In, shoulder. In, out, shoulder. Simply wrap it around, like 1, 2, 1, 2. Did they leave me? No. Who wants it? Sometimes that's what I'm showing anybody. Good, now do it with the other side. So this one's on the shoulder, and I'm going under the leg, over the leg, back to the shoulder. Thigh, thigh, shoulder, thigh, thigh, shoulder. And as you go into the leg, don't like hit yourself in the leg. Think about taking the top of the chuck you're holding onto and just simply touch your leg with that top of the chuck. And the chuck will just simply wrap right around your leg. And then I touch the outside of my leg, and then I touch my shoulder. So if I just think about touching with this part of the chuck, the side of it I'm holding, I touch the leg, touch my shoulder. But obviously pay attention to where the chuck is when it's coming out. You don't go leg, face, right? That would be bad. Shoulders, really touch the face. All right, so now we're going to alternate. So they're both on your shoulders, and you're going to go right side, left side, right side, left side, right side, left side. I wouldn't tend to do this one this way. I'll show you how we'll blend it in a second. If you just want to get it to work, no, not really. When people are doing trucks, you tend to not really see. I mean, you do the kata here, but once you start doing these types of tricks, you don't see anyone that wants that. You're just like standing there, like, you just go up around the leg. So now, blend that into chasing the chuck. And here's what you're going to do. You're going to go hip, hip, shoulder, right? And then you're just going to pick whichever hand you feel the most comfortable with. And then in the middle of this, you just change this one in the middle, right? And you go right back to here. And then you go down, instead of hitting the leg, I hit But instead of hitting the hip, I just go drop down and hit the leg, right? And so now in the middle of all of this, right, I have this one, and then you have the one over the head, and I get a couple of them that can blend in, right? And then we'll work on this other side as well. So chasing the chucks, base, and then adding the leg. Back to the base, adding the leg. Right there. Try and remember, try and bend both of them in. So once I feel comfortable with the right, then I want to go, okay, be comfortable with the left. And if you can be comfortable with the right, can you be comfortable with the left? And the answer is, of course you can be comfortable with the left. Why couldn't you get comfortable with the left and be comfortable with the right? Other than lack of practice, wouldn't that be the reason? Right? This is about the only reason you could. All right, so now to make this a little simpler for you, here's what you're going to do. You're going to take your steps, step forward to the right side and go underneath the leg, and then step back to the right side and use the left side. Right? Or you can step forward to the right and use the right leg, and then from here step forward to the left side. And that just helps you remember which leg you're about to go and do, right? And remember, if you're going to the waist, instead of going to the waist, I go to the leg on that straight instead of going to the waist, right? Make sense? Give it a shot. Nice and slow at first, and it'll help you remember which leg you're going to do. And use it over. And then you can also go shoulders or hips, and then you can raise the legs on both sides, right? Leg on one side, leg on the other side. Hip, hip, leg on one side, leg on the other side. Hip, hip, leg, leg, hip, hip, leg. Okay. Well, it would work this well, you know, the trucks sit together, and you get that nice range. Nice time. And lock. So with chucks, that's chasing the chucks. Actually, we started off with just understanding the figure eight and then trying to get that backward figure eight. Like you want to be able to go both ways. I should be able to go forward, be able to come off of like my armpits and then go back to the shoulders, go forward, go back off, and then come right back. Backwards. Right? And notice what I did when my left hand didn't pay attention. What did I do? What did I do when I started on this way? Slow down, right? Slow down, get back down, and I'm like, oh, yeah, there it is, right? So when you're having a hard time with it, it doesn't make sense to go faster or slower. Slow, right? And then, slowly pick it up. And it's a matter of repetition. It's like anything. Do any of you tie your own sneakers? Do any of you think about tying your sneakers when you do it? No, you don't. The last thought in your mind is, what am I actually doing? You just do it without even thinking it happens. And chucks or any weapons are the same way. But did you have to think about how to do it at first? Probably at that point in your life, it's helped to you have to learn. And I can tell you this too, if you try to teach an adult that's never tied an apple before how to tie sneakers, it would still be a challenge. Right? They don't have the skill. But they will eventually. Same thing with chucks. Just play them slow, and you're like, okay, here I am. See if I can get this backwards thing going, see if I can get this butterfly thing going, because that's where we went next. And of course, the next step from there would be, guess what? Backwards butterfly, right? And then the next step from there, if you remember, I said that if I follow my butterfly and I follow the leading hand, boom, I can go from forward to backwards, and then I can come right back and forward again, as long as I understand which hand to follow. And then we got into the chasing the chucks, and think from the base model, it's just really a matter of tapping your body in a pattern, right? So it could be that I get the legs and then go over the shoulder. It could be that you go like across your neck of your arm and then over the shoulder. This could be your version of chasing the chucks, right? I don't know if I want to go too fast for that one, but right, it could simply be that. And it's just like 3 touch points on your body and making sure that it's not touch points that are going to do that to your chest. Right? There you go. Last chance. I am proud as a dedicated student of martial arts. I will live by the principles of black belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, self-control, perseverance, and indomitable spirit. What is the goal? Neutral stance, position, set, courtesy, out, impact martial arts. Awesome, nice job, team. You guys can leave the book steps there, I'll put them away, and you can all get out. Oh, what a very regal looking bow, Matthew.